What up, my friends? It's me, I'm Mr. Squiddo Whiskers, and today we're back here in Prodigy. And I'm gonna go through everything fast because, yeah, I want a treasure chest. Because, you know, I have a vacation coming up and I need to pre-record videos, and I was busy. That doesn't work in life, but, I was busy with other things. And apparently those had to be more important than YouTube. And I didn't like that, so, but I couldn't do anything. And that annoyed me too. Alright, well, let's get this cat, so I'm gonna try my best. Either way, we're back, Prodigy. Sorry that was kind of a lame 100th video. Because, you know, we did, no. No one even wants hearts. I mean, if there was a sandwich, it'd be somewhat better. But it's not a sandwich. Either way, so I don't know what we're gonna be doing today. I'm probably just gonna talk about something. I talked about bees in the last. Alright, I tried to talk about bees in the last Stardew Valley video, and how you should save them and not kill them, because they kind of make the world go around. Just kind of slightly do. Just warning you. Okay, but yeah, so, what could I talk about? Maybe I could just talk about talking about things. Okay, I'm gonna give some advice I once learned. First, it starts with, with a certain game I know. And I've said this before, but how many of you guys know about Five Nights at Freddy's? If you do, well, then you're just like me, or you're not. You're either just like me and you kind of love looking at the horror of it, you hate the jump scares and all that, or you actually like the game. It depends on the person you are, but either way. However, okay, they made like the guy who did it just got caught. They made it like a latest one a couple months ago. I think it was early summer. It was called like Ultimate Custom Night, and in it there is this character named Mr. Hippo, and I actually love listening to this guy. You can actually go and look up like Five Nights at Freddy's Mr. Hippo quotes, not jump scares. Because as kind as he seems, jump scares are never kind. They're not kind. They're scary, and you shouldn't watch them. No. Okay. Either way, I'll do what you want, but you know, just warning you. Anyway, so yeah. But he actually has some really interesting things. And one of them is that not everything you say has to be a story. Like, I mean, of course you could tell some daring tale about, like, going out, braving a river. Actually, I have a story about that. Braving a river and, well, let's just say I went with peril to brave a river. We went and explored a bunch of stuff. And, well, let's just say that, wait, what just happened? That was weird. Let's just say that, we found a shoe under a bridge, and it definitely ended up on the water by means that were not us. Okay, anyway, so, but not every story has to be like that daring tale about, like, you know, stuff. You know, just kind of that, like, a big adventure or everything, or, like, it doesn't always have to have a moral either, and be like, you know, like, oh, the moral of the story is, don't wear the ugly red sweater that was in your teacher's room. If you've never read 11, that short story about the person who has to wear the sweater, you should read it. It's interesting, but yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. That's basically, that's not about it, but it's interesting. Either way, but yeah, not everything has to have like some big plot or some big moral. Sometimes you can just tell a story. Like, I mean, this Mr. Hippo guy, he literally told about, like, this time, like, he and his friend, like, horrible elbow event, was it? Again, more animatronics. Don't, they're scary. Don't look at them. Don't let them get into your office. You know, yeah. But, yeah, he literally just told the story where, like, he and, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna reset the entire thing. Well, maybe not the entire thing the best I can. But, yeah, I'm gonna just tell you guys. So, basically, he and his friend Orville, Elephant, they were having a picnic. And, I forgot what happened. Wait, what? What? I did not get 4 golden pages, but okay. Either way, so but yeah. They were just having a picnic. They were talking about stuff. I don't remember like the beginning of the story. Oops. But yeah, they were just doing stuff and having a picnic and doing whatever a hippo and an elephant do. Actually, they're pretty closely related. But like, I don't know, like the Mr. Hippo guy notices that the guy's his friend Orville's sandwich was made with like the wrong kind of bread, or I don't know. It was just difficult for him to eat as an elephant. So he's literally like, here, Orville, I'll go get you some rye bread from the bakery. Because apparently rye bread's better. I don't think I've ever had rye bread, but you know. Have whole grain bread, it's actually better. Mostly, kind of. Yeah, it's better, It is. Don't. Ooh, yes! Cool. But yeah, yeah, that's, yeah, rye bread is something. It's something, guys. It's something. Never deny the power of something. Yeah, so he's going to his friend. So he's like, okay, so he goes to the bakery. And while he does that, he just recounts like a story. He just recounts something he's heard. He's like, okay, so like every Tuesday or Wednesday or something was it? Like the bakery like every Monday or something like that. The bakery made sourdough bread. If you don't know what sourdough bread is, it's sour. It's sour bread. Doesn't make sense. I've never understood it ever. I just don't get it. But it's sour bread. But yeah, so they would make sourdough bread, and of course, it's not as popular as regular bread for good reason. Not showing offense to anyone who likes it. Just saying. Just saying. That yeah. That it's sour. So, but yeah, so of course it wasn't in that high demand. So, you know, they would have to like, you know, throw whatever was in bought out on like, I don't know, it was like Wednesdays then. Because I mean, bread doesn't stay good forever, so once it's bad, it's bad. However, so usually they would throw it out. But this one guy, this one guy, he and his son, they would buy the sourdough bread every time they were about to throw it out. Of course, they would buy it for super cheap because, I mean, it was about to be trash. So it was trash or no trash. We'll buy it. So, you know, they bought this bread, and so, and then they would feed it to the ducks. And Mr. Hippo just goes on this huge story, like, tangent about, like, how, you know, sourdough bread isn't good for ducks. He's like, you know, I wasn't always sure because I always heard, but I always heard that, you know, sourdough bread wasn't good for the ducks. It, like, caught up in their stomach or didn't agree with it or whatever. And, like, it would kill the ducks when they ate it or if they ate too much. He was just talking about this and like the variables of a duck eating sourdough bread, and he's like, oh yeah, I did over the years that he started buying this bread, I did notice a decline in the population of ducks. And so yeah, he just goes on this huge tangent about sourdough and ducks. And then all of a sudden he gets back to what he's saying. He's like, oh yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I bought Orville some rye bread, and it was a fine day. And that's literally what he says. He like runs on for hours. Like in this game, all the animatronics dudes, when they murder, attack you. Murder, attack, jump scare, all the same difference. But when they, you know, do the thing, every time they like, you know, they will like, they say a quote. And so this Orville guy, sorry, not think Orville said something different. But, Mr. Hippo will just go on for literally like 5 minutes about this, like, about random stuff like that. Like, there was no point to the story. Like, what was the moral of that? Don't feed the ducks rye bread? I mean, sourdough bread? Elephants should always have rye bread? Don't use whatever other bread there was, or whatever, I don't know. But, and there were several of these. There was one where, like, they were sitting by, like, a waterfall or something. And the one guy in Mr. Hippo was hot, so he took a towel and then had some iced tea. Iced lemonade, and was talking about how it was super good when you mixed it with tea. Like iced tea. Again, no point to the stories, but they're just really interesting and frankly just calming to listen to. Because basically everything in life is like a huge story, a huge plot thing, full of twists and turns and exhaustion, whatnot, and busyness. It was just so busy. But you just sit back and just hear a regular story about, like, really nothing. I mean, sure, you learn about bread and elephants, and ducks and stuff, and bacon. But, I mean, there's like no point besides that. And it's kind of just cool to just sit back, drink your iced tea and lemonade mix, and just kind of listen to this, and just take a break from, like, the craziness is real life. And I thought it was kind of cool. So, in, like, the 12 minutes that I have left of this video or something like that, I'm gonna try to come up with one. So, you know, one day, Flamager was walking to the park. And, you know, it was a big park, big park, yeah, you know. Well, it was bigger than New York City Park, whatever, I don't know, Central Park, New York City Park, Penguins of the Madagascar, same difference. You know, it was a really big park. So, you know, it took him a while. I mean, his apartment was, you know, far off. I mean, it was his off day, so he wasn't training with me. And so, you know, he took the long walk to go and to get, you know, where this place was going. He went to go to the park. And, you know, and so he's just going along. All of a sudden, Pico runs up to him in a fluster. He just runs up, and he's freaked out. He's 102% freaked out. And don't forget the 2%. But he's just, I mean, Flamager doesn't know what's going on because Pico is just so scared. I mean, he looks like, I mean, a bomb's about to go off the building away and they have to get out of there. Something like that, something very harsh like that. So, I mean, if that gives you an idea of how scared he is, good. Because, man, this guy's scared. So, of course, like, Flamager racks his brains. I mean, oh crap, I used the wrong move. But, like, he's like, just racks his brain thinking about, like, what happened. And so he thinks back. And he's like, I mean, is this good? Is this bad? I mean, it looks bad, but of course, he remembered one time back in the day when Pico ran up to him and all this, like, hullabaloo. And he came up to him and he'd been like, you left $1 back at the diner. You can't do that, man. And so, you know, he's like, was it really a big deal? So he thought back to all the things he's done. And he realized, he was thinking about it. He was like, well, I don't remember, like, I don't remember picking up my pen, or I don't remember where my pen is. I wonder if I left it in his place. Decided to be all big and flustered about it and return it back. But looking at his face, maybe it's not. Maybe it's something more serious. So he's like, okay. I mean, I did use his credit card to buy pizza. Or I did use my credit card to buy pizza the other time. Maybe I left that as his place. But like, looking at this guy's face. And again, he seems like a bomb's going off like 20 meters away. And so he's like, okay, maybe it's not my credit card. Because, I mean, credit card, you could probably return it whenever. Just shoot him a quick text, you know, shoot him or whatever, and just say, hey, you left your credit card, or whatever. I mean, no big deal. Well, maybe. of course, the person's probably panicking, saying, like, oh my gosh, where is my credit card? But, like, once he has to get down to it, not big deal. And so, you know, I mean, this was looking scary. I mean, this was looking just bad. This was looking beyond, like, just that. And very scary. What? Okay. But, yeah. So he racks his brain again. And he realizes that, back in a week ago, about a week ago, he doesn't understand, I mean, Flamager, he has good memory, but, I mean, you can't always remember what happened to you a week ago, can you? But, you know, he's just like, he realizes that about a week ago, Pico had told him out about this software. It's like this cool little software thing. It's free. So you have to be careful with free software. That's a lesson you got. If it's free, be very careful. I mean, some people are honest people. They just honestly want to give you a free software, like, and then like they're just promoting for donations, something like that. But like, you remember this thing? It was pretty quality, or it seemed pretty quality, and so Flamager had downloaded it and he'd been using it. However, Pico hadn't been so sure if it's safe. He set him to use it because he was pretty sure, but he wasn't 102% sure. It's not good. 103% sure is when you know you can be safe. But if you're not 102% sure, you may not even want to risk it. So he was below this. So, and suddenly he realizes maybe it was dangerous. Maybe it, like, started a virus and he's telling me that so that I can get rid of it. And if all of a sudden, Flamager takes off. Just takes off. Like, you know, he has wings. So he just takes off after him. Like, I mean, books it. Like, seriously, this... Yeah, I mean, you've never seen a cat fly so fast. Yeah, now that I hear that out loud. But yeah, so, I mean, they're like, at this point, he knows something wrong. He knows something's bad, something's not right. However, so he's like, well, what could go on? Like, and then he realized that about 1 month ago, you know, again, getting back farther in memory, he's having to work harder to find all this. Was it right here? Of course it was. Right, but, yeah, he realized that, like, I don't know, yeah, about a month ago, he got this, like, very official email from what seemed like a government employee. Like, one of those big head dudes. Like, these are the guys you don't mess with. You don't do that. This is not smart. But yeah, so he had gotten this, like, huge email from him. It was let out to some guy named Ryan. Yeah, I mean, so, of course, it wasn't from him. So, he didn't know what to do with it. He didn't know who Ryan was. He didn't know what his email was. So, he just deleted the message. And told people was there too. So, he's like, keep a track of that and, like, see if anything comes up. Because they're alright. And there had been some pretty big information here. So, all of a sudden, Flamager realizes this, I could have just lost some very important government information. Oh no. And so he's panicking. As Pico finally gets up to all this happening, of course, a second. So he was literally just thinking about all this. And of course, I mean, it didn't even take that long. But, you know, it was just him thinking so much that it felt longer. Like, a lot longer. And, of course, with the time it took me to tell that, it was. But, yeah. So, he's scared out of mind. And suddenly, Pico just, like, suddenly realizes he's hurtling at, like, fire, okay, I don't even know what that is. But, like, he suddenly realizes that, you know, Flamager is 2 feet away, and he's flying at max speed. So he skirts on the ground, skids past Flame-Ranger, and runs up to him. He's all panting. I mean, after that kind of flight, you're not panting. But yeah, he's all like exhausted. He's like, Pico, what is it? Was that government email like really important or something? And Pico's like, no, your shoe's untied. And so Flame-Ranger laughs, and they walk away. And that's kind of just it. I mean, it's just kind of a story like that. No real meaning. I mean, there's nothing really to it. It's just a story. I mean, there's no moral. I can't. Maybe you can't, like, don't assume things or whatever. But really, there's no more. I mean, like, and there's really no point. It's just a fun story to kind of just listen to. And it's not exactly the best example, because that would kind of eat it up. If you were panicking about, like, what, like, was going on, I mean, it's probably not good, because it's supposed to just be a story. Not supposed to be, like, a huge funny thing where you're like, yeah, and it was just that. But it's, that's what I'm saying. It's just kind of funny. Or, no, it's just kind of cool to just hear a story. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a story. Sometimes, quote from Mr. McClone, sometimes someone just wants to talk. So sometimes it's just fun to hear someone talk and just say things. Sometimes it's just fun to do that. I don't know. If you guys have one of those stories, tell me you know where it is. Comment section down below. You know it. You do know it, right? Yeah. So that's just my take on some things. But I hope you guys enjoy that. Again, please actually use the comment section and please actually make it through these videos. Because sometimes I have cool stuff. Other times I don't, and I just do random stuff all video. But other times I have cool stuff going on. Don't forget it. Don't you forget it too. I can finally buy these. Cool. Alright, well, I don't actually need it. Oh, wait, these are pretty good, so just buy them real quick. There. Alright. But yeah, either way, though, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, do the comment, do the like, do the share, do the subscribe. You know, I probably should put that in there like years ago, but whatever. And I will see you guys all next video. Squid Cat out.